the Radiolink RC6GS version 2 right here. I've got version 1, had this for a while. This is a good solid radio, never an issue with it at all. However, they've made some changes for version 2, and that's what we're going to look at. Take a look. RC6GS version 2 right here. I've got it on. Now the firmware is the same as what's on the other one, so that's all the same. And it's almost the newest firmware. They have a new one that actually gives you a like a cruise control type feature. You know, you can just set the throttle and kind of just hang out. I would love for the steering wheel to be a little bit tighter, you know, for us one-handed drivers. However, check out these buttons right here. This is the big thing right here. You can push this button right here like for your transmission, first gear, second gear, and right here could be for your dig. And yes, it lights up. So basically you're driving along, you know, you hit the dig, bam, unlock. Now this can also be set for momentary options. So you can have the dig when you hold it, when you let up, boom, the dig comes out. I've used that before and it actually works out really good for getting out of dig really quick in a rescue type situation. And the handle is actually really nice. You can get to that button super easy, get to this one nice and easy. I would like to have a 3-position switch right here that I can set up as momentary for like winch, you know, out, stop, in, stop. That would be kind of nice to have. Now, one of the things about this radio that I like a lot is, you know, you can have the different models. You got EPAs, all this stuff, all your channels. So if you're like a drag racer or something, throttle speed right here. You can mess with this right here. How do I get that? There we go. You can set your throttle speed up right there. And you got different highs, lows, all that stuff. So basically you pull the throttle, bam, and it has a ramp up feature that you can set the timing on. So that's a real nice feature, especially for the drag racers. And this right here generally controls the gyro. It's very sensitive on the older 6GS right there. We'll find out how sensitive it is on this one, but I know the other one is really sensitive. Like you set it right there and right there is too much. So that's a real sensitive on that one. We'll find out. I don't expect that it will be changed. Get back into here. Oh, get down, there we go. Acceleration, sub trims, reversing. Now right in here is where you get into like operating a tank and stuff. Those are the settings you'd use for that. The auxiliary channel. Let's go ahead and mess with that a little bit. This is where you can assign your buttons to do different things. You see channel 3 is right here. Channel 4 is actually right here, I believe it is. And that is set for lock. And then you got, let me see down there, channel 5. I guess I've got that set on A. I think, what is that? Setting, that's switch D. No, channel 4 is on D. So we're going to put 5 on switch A, which I believe is what it was on, wasn't it? Now look, now this right here is actually the momentary. See how it says LKD? Now that's the lock. So that will actually, you know, boom, it stays on, stays off. So we're going to go back up to there and set that back to D, but set it up like that. See that? Momentary. Channel 4 right there for the dig. And there, that will be your transmission right there. They're all reversible. You can set all your endpoints, everything. So basically, I just pretty much set it up for, like, say, the Axial 10.3. So that's pretty much what we're going to run it on. Oh, got this right here. Yeah, let me show you the other stuff. You got this tether right here that holds the tether in place. You get a tether with it, so we'll be using that. Now we have the receiver. So this right here is what communicates with that, obviously. But this plug right here, the JST, this plugs in. See if I can get this through the camera. Just like that. And that feeds your direct battery voltage up to 6S right through, so you can see it on the transmitter. We'll see it. Let's see. It'll pop up right about into there, so you'll actually be able to see how much voltage your battery has on your car. Looks like I missed a button. Yep, I missed it. Trying to work through a screen here. That's the way it would be right there. Now, I also want to show you guys something else when it comes to a servo plug. With the servo plug, these are set up pretty much, let me peel this out. See this one right here? See that little tab right there on the side? It doesn't fit because it just kind of gets up into the case right there. So the simple fix is to just simply trim that right off. You won't hurt the performance. It'll be just perfectly fine. Just put the white wire to the inside and you're good to go. Now, if you have a plug like this that doesn't have it on it at all, well, pretty much there you go. So, like I said, to make this go, you just cut that little piece right there, right off. Goes right in. You got your battery running into right here. This is not what powers the receiver. The receiver is powered from your ESC or an external BEC. So even though you've got this plugged in from your battery, that is not what's going to power the receiver to allow operation. So 2S, 3S, up to 6S does not get passed through into the servos and stuff. So yeah, don't worry about that. All right, guys, here's that lanyard right here. I've already got it stretched out to kind of fit me a little bit. Now I'm going to show you guys some operation right here. Here's a transmitter right here. See, it's turned on, all that good stuff. Got my little thumb adapter because, well, you know how I drive. Now let's turn this thing on. Watch the screen. See that? 12.3. That's the battery voltage right there. Now, the transmission right here on this button. First gear, second gear right there. And now the dig is right here. So I probably have it dig backwards since the light is kind of on when it's off, but regardless, there it is, and that's gonna be a nice feature right there, especially for like a long run. You can tell when your battery's going. So anyways, now that we've got this thing in, I've already got the endpoint set. Yeah, let me show you the endpoints. Get down to the endpoints right here. See my steering endpoints. That's what I've got for channel 4 and channel 5. I believe channel 4 is the dig, I believe, and channel 5 right there. I'm going to go ahead and verify the, see, channel 4. Yep, channel 4 is the dig, which actually you can see the endpoints there as well. And then we got, there are the endpoints right there for the channel 5 for the transmission. Now, I will tell you one thing. These Spectrum servos, they are nowhere near as precise or as accurate or as strong as like a Reef's Micro 99. So I may get into dig, coming out of dig, maybe a bit of a challenge, especially with the little servo savers that it has. However, it's time to go ahead and take this thing outside. Here we are for the drive, and you can see the voltage right there. That's my battery voltage. We're going to shift gears. There's first.
Looks like it went into second. There is not much of a difference between first and second, but it is shifting. There we go. There we go. These servo savers are, well, they are what they are. We're gonna shift it back into first. All right. Now let's go do some crawling. Now we're gonna bring it on up. Get a little crawl on going here. Still running those 4.19 landmines with J Concepts. I'm gonna hit the dig right here. Boom. On, because I remember I got it set for momentary, so you can listen to it. That's the dig, engaging and disengaging. Like a talk, engaging and disengaging. Now we're gonna try a little dig action right here. Got to come down. Woohoo! Got to come down twin ridges. There we go. Now what I did was actually hit the dig coming down, actually kind of lock it or parking brake it, so that kind of helped out a little bit. We're going to give it a drive right up here. May have to give it a bump, I don't know, but we'll see. Let's see here. I'm going to crawl it. It's hung up underneath that slider. There we go. Let's see if I can make a hard turn here. I can do a little dig action. There we go. Got the front end over just a little bit. I don't think it was enough. A little more dig. There we go. Beautiful. Haha, nice. Of course we got to try it. Can't come back here and drive without jumping on the nasty. Ooh, careful with that throttle, Joe. All right, let's see if I can get, I don't think that dig is going to help me much here, but we'll try it. Well, it did bring the front over, didn't it? Let's get back on the dig. Wow, that was nice. That really did help. It got the front end over a little bit. All right, now I got to try to keep the front end down. Woo. See, the back needs to come a little bit more to the left. Like that right there. And then you're up and over. A little more dig. Oh. That momentary is good for dig in my opinion. Although some of my vehicles it's not momentary, but you know, I do like the momentary features, I really do. Now you know it's not going to make this. I already know there's just no way. Not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. It can't happen. It can't. I'm going to try for sure. Keep that front end down in it. I will be. Oh man, if it makes this, I'm going to be like in shock. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, it did the crack of doom. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, whew, catch my breath. I'm old and fat, gotta slow down. I haven't had to use the DSM yet either. Oh man. Okay, see now we're gonna try to do a little dig action. Bring the front end over. Guys, I did not think that was gonna happen. You have got to be kidding me. Holy cow. Oh, I had no idea. That was amazing. Okay, 10-3. You just completely impressed me. That was awesome.
Well, guys, I've got two things to cover. Two awesome things to cover here. So, first up, the 6GS version 2. The buttons in the handle has made all the difference in the world. No longer was I trying to, come up, drop the phone, flip the switches, hit the buttons, trying to get it up here. With the buttons down here, it made a world of difference. I was able to get in and out of that dig really good, really quick, and that helped this thing perform a lot better than what it has before. That is way beyond true. That is awesome. So, radio, absolutely, I like this thing. The one thing it needs, I'm going to tell you right now, Radiolink, if you're watching, give us a 3-position switch down here. Momentary for winches or whatever we need it for. And have it set up to where we can channel map it, just like what we did with the other buttons and all that. So set that up. If you happen to be working on a version 3 or something else, give us some 3-position switches in the handle, momentary, locking. Yeah, that would top this thing off and really, really put it up there on the list. So the next thing that we have to cover, I'm assuming if you listen to me talk right now, you saw how awesome this thing did on the nasty. I was not expecting that. Oh man, when I went over to the crack of doom and it eased in, I know the bumper hit. I was thinking to myself, yeah, it's over. It's over. And then it caught and came up. I got dropped in the top crack up there. Because you got like the crack of doom and then another crack that you got to ride the passenger side or right side tire in. It got in that groove early. And then I'm watching this thing and I'm driving. I'm just, that ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. Going to roll over. Done it dozens of times with this thing. Never completed it without using the DSM. And it made it across the crack of doom. Wow. When it made it across the crack of doom, I knew it was done. The other part, the last part, although it's tough, it's not as tough as the crack of doom. So anyway, guys, yeah, this thing done phenomenal. Was it the radio? Maybe. Was it luck? Very well could have been. Anyways, I'm happy with both of these today. Absolutely. Guys, I hope you liked the video. There will be links in the description for this right here, the version 2. I really like the radio. It's way better than the version 1. And that was just for getting them the buttons down in the handle. World of difference. So, check that description. I'll put a link to that radio in there. I'll also link up the stuff that I have on here. Did you see all the Vitavon parts? There are links in the description for that. I'll see if I can find these wheels by Trio. The tires. These are 4.19 landmines from J Concepts. And they went through the nasty. I cannot say enough good things about these tires. Absolutely awesome. The Reese sway bar. Guys, I got a lot of stuff in this, and it's all in the description. Make sure you guys take a look at that. So anyway, it's time for me to finally shut up and say, guys, check that description. Use those affiliate links. eBay, Amazon, A-Main, Red Cat, let me see, Walmart. Use those links to check out with whatever you've got in your cart. It all helps with a little bit of a commission. So guys, make sure you're subscribed. Check that description. Click those links. And thank you all for watching. I just kind of roll into that now. Yeah. Guys, catch you later. If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really, really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.